What's up guys, just Messi here, welcome to a brand new video, welcome to a daily dose of transfer gossip. Today's going to be Tuesday, the 2nd of August. And we've got a lot to get through today guys, 15 confirmed deals and 23 rumours. So before you go further, as always, if you can smash 1,500 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you'd my channel, class subscribe button for daily FIFA content, and the comments below, let me your thoughts on today's rumours I shoot in the next episode. And finally, if you missed yesterday's video, that'll be down below in that description box guys. You know the schedule, 8 m transfers, and after 9 PM is the second video of the day. So let's start today off with the confirmed deals, and first up we've got Steven Taylor, formerly of Newcastle United, going to Portland Timbers in the MLS. He's joined them on a free transfer after being released by Newcastle United not too long ago, and he'll actually link up with a fellow Englishman in Liam Ridgewell and probably be his partner at the back. Now we've gone to second player, Wes Hoolahan. So he signed a new contract with Norwich until 2018. That's a very good bit of news for Norwich fans. Then we got to Matt Taylor going to Northampton. He joined them from Burnley on a free transfer. Then we got into Alexander Mejia today, a Colombian CDM, going to Leon in the Mexican League. That's from Monterrey on an undisclosed fee. Then we got on to Stephen Burgess, I think his name is, going to Feyenoord from Watford on a loan deal. I honestly can't remember seeing this guy last season for Watford. He may have started a lot of games, but personally, I can't remember it whatsoever. Now we got on to Jean Armel Canabiek, it's a very long name him, going to Turkish club. In particular, I don't know if I'm going to even try and say this. Here we go, player details. I can't say that. Actually, looking at an LK Stereo Sport is probably quite easy, but either way, he's gone to the Turkish League from Toulouse, and that is an undisclosed fee. Now we got on to Johan Turan today, going to Le Havre from, I think, Stade Liège in the Belgian Pro League on a free transfer. I believe he's a cousin of the French legend Lilian Thuram, who's played for Parma, Barca, Juventus and Monaco. Now we got on to Alex McCarthy today, completely switched to Southampton. That's from Crystal Palace on an undisclosed fee, and not the only signing that Southampton made yesterday. They also signed this guy, Jeremy Pied. I've probably just butchered that completely, but either way, it's a free transfer as he was released by his former club Nice. It's a 2-year deal for him. Then we got on to Martin Montoya today, going to Valencia. That is also a free transfer from Barcelona on a 4-year deal, as his contract was actually terminated yesterday, along with this guy, Alex Song. He's gone to the Russian League with Rubin Kazan, and that was actually known for about 2 weeks after they tweeted about it, saying they had a deal in place. But yesterday, it officially went through. And like I said, free transfer for him. Then we got on to Abdul Rahman Babate, the guy that cost like Chelsea, I think it was £18 million last season, has gone on loan to Schalke. And that'll be fully announced today after yesterday, I think Schalke tweeted saying he was actually training with the club. Then we got on to Jacob Blazakowski today, going to Wolfsburg. That's from Borussia Dortmund for £4.25 million, and not the only time the two clubs have done business this summer. Of course, Andre Schürrle went the opposite direction to Dortmund. Now we got on to Milik today, completely switched permanently now, and it's actually fully confirmed to Napoli. So he was officially paraded as a Napoli player yesterday, despite there being image leaks and stuff of him holding this shirt about 3 or 4 days ago. But either way, ended up to like £30 million for him from Ajax. And the final confirmed deal of the day is going to be Kevin Prince Boateng going to UD Las Palmas in the Liga BBVA from AC Milan on a free transfer. And now we go on to potential deals, and first we've got Paddy McNair of Manchester United today. According to Daily Record, Burnley are in for him. And the article reads that Burnley are considering a move for Manchester United's Paddy McNair. Jose Mourinho will let the 21-year-old leave on a loan deal. And I'm pretty sure Paddy McNair was actually on the list of players Mourinho would let go. Now second up today we've got Gianfranco Zola linked to Hull City but as a manager. So according to Gazzetta dello Sport today, and also Sky Sports News have jumped to this as well, they said that Gianfranco Zola is on a 4-man shortlist to become Hull City's new manager. The newly promoted club are also considering Roberto Martinez, Chris Coleman and Bob Bradley. I think Gianfranco Zola's last job was in fact in the Qatari League or something, but either way, Gianfranco Zola I imagine would be a decent manager. Now we got on to Mohamed Diame today, linked to Newcastle. So Sky Sports have come out and said Newcastle are closing in of the signing of Mohamed Diame after triggering a £4.5 million release clause in the Hull City midfielder's contract. So this guy actually scored the winner, I believe, an absolute banger to get Hull City promoted in the playoffs. So it'd be quite a strange one to see him get promoted and go back down a tier, but I think Newcastle would be a decent move for him, a very good signing for them. And Newcastle are definitely doing work so far this window. Now we've got to another player linked to Newcastle, Kieran Clark. And again, Sky Sports are saying this. They're saying Newcastle are in talks with Kieran Clark after they activated the Aston Villa defender's release clause, apparently around £5 million. And then it also confirms the Diame stuff as well at the end. So Newcastle looking to get a couple more players in before the season starts, I believe, on Friday. And honestly, I cannot wait for club football and league football to be back, as nothing actually compares to it. Now we got on to Andre-Pierre Gignac today, linked to Barcelona. According to Mundo Deportivo today, Tigres star Andre-Pierre Gignac is on Barcelona sporting director Robert Fernandez's list of potential strikers to sign this summer. They've also been linked to likes of Mario Gomez and I think it's Vieto. There's also Bacca and Robin van Persie, but Vieto, obviously he went to Sevilla on a loan deal. So Barca, they want to back up a striker to again Messi, Neymar and Suarez, but these players, they're going to have to settle for the bench role because they're not going to get in the start 11. I think I've seen some rumours over the last few weeks or so saying that Gignac does want to come back to Europe. Then we go on to Luan today, a youngster, again linked to Barca. According to Sport today, Barca want to sign Gremio forward Luan after becoming frustrated in their pursuit of Santos starlet Gabigol. And you could probably also put Gabriel Jesus in that list as well, after apparently he's on his way to Man City. So this guy, I've not seen anything of him, but looks like a really good silver card. And potentially the next Neymar, as a lot of players have been called. Then we got on to Roberto Soriano today, linked to Villarreal. According to ASA, Villarreal are set to complete the signing of Sampdoria midfielder Roberto Soriano after a fee of €14 million was agreed for the Italian. And in regards to fee for the team, it's quite a cool one having another Italian in the Liga BVA alongside, I think, Franco Vazquez, who joined Sevilla. Now we go on to Kapustka today. Apparently now Leicester have agreed a fee for him. It's a very short one from Sky Sports, but basically says, breaking news, Sky sources understand Leicester and Cracovia have agreed a fee of around £7.5 million for Poland winger Kapustka. And I've said every time I really want this to happen because I want to see more of this guy every single week, because I was really impressed in the pre-Euro build-up and stuff, and also Euro 2016 with Poland, as a player could potentially be a really nice silver for FIFA 17. And now we go to a bit of a crazy one regarding Andre Gray of Premier League New Boys Burnley. According to Daily Mail today, Sunderland are keen on him. So Sunderland are interested in Andre Gray, but Burnley are only prepared to let the striker leave for a fee close to £30 million. That's 3-0, not 1-3, 3-0, a massive fee. And in this market, again, £30 million for a player isn't like a ludicrous amount anymore, but for Andre Gray, he needs to prove himself in the Premier League this season. If he does so, maybe £30 million next season would kind of make a little bit of sense, but right now, a little bit too much. Now we got onto Marouane Fellaini today, again, another player linked to Sunderland, as is the next guy, Adnan Januzaj. So back onto Marouane Fellaini then. So I think yesterday David Moyes had his very first press conference possibly as Sunderland manager. He said he's now revealed his interest in a couple of players from former club Manchester United, and apparently those two players again, Marouane Fellaini and his Belgian teammate or national teammate, Adnan Januzaj. And there was a rumour the other day, to be fair, saying Januzaj has had enough at United and potentially could look to move on a permanent basis, and Sunderland would be a very good move for him, I think, getting first team football every single week. And Fellaini, I imagine, would do quite well under Moyes. Now we got onto Martin Olsen today, linked to West Ham. According to Sky Sports today, Norwich have turned down a bid of £3 million from West Ham for Martin Olsen. The Hammers are in need of a left-back for cover for the injured Aaron Cresswell. West Ham are also linked to Andrew Robertson, I think his name is, of Hull City. Now we move on to Idrissa Gueye today. Apparently West Ham are trying to hijack his move to Everton. So basically reads that West Ham are prepared to match Everton's offer for Aston Villa's Idrissa Gueye. The midfielder has a £7.1 million release clause in his contract. I personally believe he'd get a lot more game time at Everton, as I think he'd be a backup at West Ham to the likes of Kouyaté. Now we got on to Bruno Martins Indy today, linked to Everton. So according to Sky Sports, Everton are considering a move for Porto defender Bruno Martins Indy. The 24-year-old is valued currently at £12.5 million. They're also linked to Ashley Williams, who apparently now, by the way, is very close to joining Everton for £10 million. So if they get both them for around £25 million and sell John Stones for 50, that's not that bad a business. And obviously still have half their money left over. Now we got on to Juan Cuadrado today, linked again to Juve. So according to Premium Sport today, Juventus are not giving up their hope and pursuit of Chelsea winning Cuadrado, despite Antonio Conte's willingness to bring him back to the fold at Stamford Bridge. Conte wants to give him another chance at Chelsea after at Juve, and obviously before that Fiorentina. He's absolutely fantastic in Italy, and I'm assuming he can do the same in England, just needs to be used in the right way. Now we got to Bruno Perez today, the Brazilian fullback. According to Toro News, Arsenal have made a €16 million bid for him, and apparently Torino are holding out for at least 20. So I'm not sure whether he can actually play left back, but if he does, or if he can, that'd make quite a bit of sense. But if he's signing as a right back, I don't really get it, because that's quite an expensive backup to Hector Bellerin, who's got that spot on lockdown. He's also been linked to Watford and Man City. Now we've gone to Jesse Rodriguez today, linked to Paris Saint-Germain. According to OKDRO today, PSG are in advanced talks over the possible transfer of Real Madrid's Jesse Rodriguez. The player has 1 year left in his contract currently at Real Madrid, and apparently has no desire to sign an extension with Los Blancos. A fee is yet to be agreed between PSG and Real Madrid for the player, but it's believed to be very, very close. One sticking point that PSG do not like or have any intention of accepting is the buyback clause that Real Madrid are currently insisting on. He's also been linked to Liverpool and Borussia Dortmund, but as of right now, PSG apparently are very close, but still that buyback clause is a major problem. And you can definitely see why Madrid want to implement it, because in the long run, it can make them a lot of money and also save them a lot of money as well if he turns out to be an absolute star for PSG. Now we've gone to Bastian Schweinsteiger today, linked to Milan and also Inter. According to Manchester Evening News today, there is tentative interest from Inter Milan and also AC Milan in out-of-favour United midfielder Bastian Schweinsteiger. That's literally all it says for now, but I'm assuming there'll be a lot more clubs interested, and I think Besiktas are also rumoured as well. Now we've gone to Rafa Silva today, linked to Spurs. So according to London Evening Standard today, Spurs are considering a move for Braga midfielder Rafa Silva. The Euro 2016 winner is valued at £10 million and is also wanted by Zenit and Porto. The report also suggests that Spurs watched the Sporting Braga star last season and are considering whether to make a bid in the final month of the summer transfer window. And Spurs are also linked to this man, Premier League winner Danny Drinkwater, according to multiple sources. Tottenham are set to launch a £20 million bid for Leicester City midfielder Danny Drinkwater after talks over a new deal hit a snag. And if Leicester lost Kante and Drinkwater, that'd be a massive part of their core from the midfield taken away from them. So I don't know if they'd accept that. They probably want a lot more. Then we go on to Leroy Sané today, and to City, it's very, very close. So in yesterday's video, I actually mentioned how Sané, if he wasn't on that Schalke plane to go to Austria, he was going to be a City player. And Schalke actually tweeted yesterday confirming the player is in Manchester, undergoing a medical and talking personal terms and stuff with Man City. The tweet initially was in German, so I've had to translate it, so apologies if it's a little bit wrong here or there. But basically says very sure Leroy Sané is in Manchester and doesn't travel with the Schalke squad in the training camp. And they're obviously referring to the Austrian training camp that currently Schalke players are at. So a very big one for City, I'm assuming will be completed in the next couple of days. Then we go on to Edinson Cavani today, linked to Inter Milan. So according to Corriere dello Sport today, interview Edinson Cavani as a potential replacement for Mario Icardi, who potentially could be going to Napoli. And apparently they've had a €50 million bid rejected for the PSG striker. So as of right now, PSG, obviously they've lost Ibrahimovic already this summer. So they're looking to probably bring another striker, potentially Jesse Rodriguez as well. But Cavani, I imagine he will stay in Paris. And now finally we go on to the man that's been talked about a hell of a lot this summer, Alexandre Lacazette, potentially going to Arsenal. So according to Sky Sports, Arsenal remain interested in signing Lacazette and will make an improved offer for the Lyon forward very soon. Arsene Wenger is keen to strengthen his squad before the start of the new season, but saw his bid in the region of £30 million rejected for Lacazette last week. Lacazette, who has scored 48 league goals over the past 2 seasons, signed a new 4-year contract to remain at Lyon only last August. And club president Jean-Michel Aulas said last night they plan to offer him a new deal to show he's one of their greatest assets. But yesterday, the Lyon manager Bruno Genesio said there are some offers you cannot refuse, and that was referring to Lacazette. So obviously Arsene Wenger, he's refusing to comment on the matter as of right now. The Lyon president though, he's saying that he's not for sale, and the manager, he's saying a totally different thing. So very interesting to see what happens. I imagine Lacazette, he could be playing in the Emirates next season. So guys, there's all today's potential transfers as well as confirmed stuff at the very beginning. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button. 1,500 likes would be absolutely awesome. If you're to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content. In the comments below, let me your thoughts on today's rumours, the rumours I shoot in the next episode. And if you missed yesterday's video, it's down below in that description box, guys. 8 AM is transfers, and after 9 PM is the second video of the day. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.